pressing it in between the windshield and the road. I don't think this is going to work. Truck looked like it was about to hit you, right? Bam, like school bus. I just need somehow to hold it up there. That's the only thing. Ooh, still recording. Okay. So yeah, Parlin, our first apartment with my wife, and it's right across from Indian grocery store, Indian restaurant. High Indian population in certain pockets of Sayreville and well, at least Parlin. Sayreville, I don't know. I gotta ask. Shout out to Lauren. What's up from Sayreville? What her high school was like. But yeah, Parlin is super. Not super ethnic, I would say. No, I don't know. But yeah, it's a good mix of all cultures in Parlin, New Jersey. Decent houses, mostly two-story. I guess I see. Yeah, even ranches. Like it looks like that house was converted and they added something, a back level. Here's the Sayreville Human Relations Commission. Save.
Talk and started new signals. You know, of course, a little review of that is necessary.
I hope you can at least see some houses. I don't know if this looks like it's just getting exactly. I gotta like dashboard cam and like point it either left or right to give you a good pic of all of the actual houses that we're passing. It's so wild that, well, it's because most companies aren't doing the roofs and the solar, but there's so many, as much solar as there is, there's so many houses that don't. I knew that was going to happen. Let's see if we can turn it sideways. And I'm seeing not, I don't know, like 40% roofs that are, would need to be replaced before going solar, and that's my guess is a lot of people looked at solar and then they got told, oh well, you got a bad roof for it, and then they'd be like, oh, alright, but and then they gave up on solar forever. Anybody else that says the word solar, they just immediately go to no. For really not just the one, it's the roof plus the money didn't make sense plus this, that, and the third, the looks of them. Like it's not one thing is going to be a reason not to go solar. It's going to be multiple things. And if multiple things line up, then they go ahead and get it. All right, so let's go over Wiley's deal here. So we're going out to see Wiley here in, I guess it's Sayreville taxes and Parlin mailing address is my guess. So he's paying $125 a month right now. To my guess is JCP&L. I gotta look at the exact thing, but okay, yeah, this is coming up on where I used to live. So this is like a little strip mall right here that has a bunch of different. I used to go to the dollar store over there. All right, so here's the mini mall. On the other side, post office, the Sayreville Water. Oh, here, Bombay Talk. This is the Indian restaurant I was talking about. And then they got, I think they have an Indian grocery store in this one, somewhere around here. If you haven't had gone to an Indian grocery store and don't know what to buy, moong dal is essentially is protein, and it's I don't know, super filling. And there's a bunch of different kinds of dals, but I got the moong dal. And I made khichdi. Khichdi is great for digestion and all sorts of things. In any event, so quick check over on that side. Used to go there all the time. This directional is loud enough that, yay, stop. Way. still recording? My phone was like, do you want to stop recording? Okay, so in a mile we're turning right. Okay, got it. All right, so I lived in these Skytop Garden apartments. My wife and myself. Oh yeah, and here's these guys. So it was great, and the bus used to pick me up right here, take me to New York, and yeah, it was super convenient. Good starter apartment for newlyweds. Got here. But yeah, mostly houses, not many apartments in Parkland. So it's such a main strip, so everybody knows Skytop Gardens. They pass it probably every day. In any event, so Wiley's roof is new. He doesn't need that. We're gonna inspect it first, naturally. And what else? He doesn't need an electrical panel. He doesn't need anything extra. He just needs the solar panels. He's curious as to more information about the solar panel. He doesn't need it. Nobody needs it. You got electricity. You know, if you don't have electricity, that's a different story. But Kamos. Okay, so he's gonna go ahead and take out a loan to pay for the solar stuff up front. Rarely do people pay out of pocket for this stuff, but. The guy yesterday wants to put something down. You know, even if you put $1 down, the monthly payment will go down. Down payment. It's gonna be. You're gonna be avoiding. You know, the bank. Okay. So in any event, we're going ahead and getting him the solar system. $0 out of pocket. Let's take a peek at his loan amount. I don't know, something thousand, 5 figures. Okay, here's other apartments. I don't know if I think this is still Portland. No, this is definitely Portland. Left Sayreville, entering Portland. Okay, so and then we have Wiley. Wiley's gonna go ahead and not have his bill go up every year due to you know, the electric companies have to do that, right? So he's going to freeze his bill essentially, because he's not going to be getting power from the power company any longer. He's going to be getting power from the sun, and I am not going to charge him for the sun. Okay, so his total loan amount is $34,409. Okay, our biggest that we've done in the last 12 months is $87,000. We're financing up to $100,000, and we are to 100K. And then it doesn't matter. Your tax credit, it only depends on your tax liability, and that is tax liability. More of a question for an accountant, but I can do quite a bit of research to tell you what you would need to make in order to get the tax credit. Used to be $100,000, now it's more like 150, 160, something like that. But I would tell you exactly, at least from my preparation, and then feel free to double check with an accountant. I'm not an accountant. Why am I just pointing the video nowhere? Okay, so I just wanted to know these numbers. So it's $34,409. He doesn't pay anything out of pocket. If he had tax liability, which he does not, well, I don't know if he does, we'll find that out. He would get 26% of the cost of the project back, and then even with an actual amount financed. In any event, he doesn't get the tax credit, so it'd be $142 a month. The state of New Jersey's $2. Which leaves him with $59 a month. So he's trying to beat 67. I'm coming in at 59. This is for the first 15 years. It doesn't go up. It's frozen at 60, right? 59. So my guess is that the competitive quote that he's going to show me is $67, but it goes up 2.9% every year. There's no reason for that, right? The equipment's paid for, so why do I have to raise your bill every month? And sometimes if there's a roof involved, I have to do that because I'm taking a loss at the beginning in order to make up in the back end, whichever. So in any event, so $142 a month minus the state credit of $82 a month gives him $59.77 a month for 15 years. Then it goes to $142 a month, and then it's frozen again. So it's $142 a month for years 15 to 25. If he moves sells the home with no electric bill, so we pay off this extra. Let's say there's like $33,500 left on the total amount financed. Well, we're gonna go ahead and include that in the cost of the sale of
whatever, call it a $50,000 home, call it $1 million home, call it a multi-million-dollar home. We tack on that extra 33.5, and then pay off the loan, and then the new homeowners have no electric bill, you know, or at least a dramatically reduced one, right? So if it's a two-person family and then a 4-person family moves in, well, it's not going to cover all their bill. Good thing about why these houses, there's tons of room on the roof left, so that when the new homeowners move in and they're like, hey, we're using more, this is only covering half our bill, we'll go ahead and add on another 5, 10, whatever, 1, 2, 5, 50 panels, whatever it takes, right? So we're not taking up all of his real estate, essentially. And for the first 17 months, it's $21.77. After the 25th year, there's no prepayment penalty, right? So you can pay it off. Average person pays off if they have no tax liability. They pay it off in, oh gosh, anywhere from 4 years to average, I say, let's go without first would be like 18 years, and then with tax credit would be 12 years. Well, by 12 years, you're living off the sun. You get free power, you know. And then with the batteries, because everybody's asking us about the batteries, it's like, hey, you can get one right now if it's absolutely necessary. However, the Generac generators are 10 grand on the higher end, and ours 10 grand, 12 grand will cover your refrigerator and some lights. Right, and then you gotta shell out an extra 10 grand to get the next. So let that price go down to 9, 8 grand. Let the warranty go up from 10 years to 15 years to 12 years, whatever. Let it go above 10 years before you dive into it. Now, if you need it for no, I'd still get the generator. I mean, unless you're like, I just want to do it because of I want to brag to my friends about my Tesla battery. That's fine. Or if it's, hey, I really want to just live off the environment, then that works too, right? Because a generator, Generac is gas powered, right? So you're using natural gas, but it is the cleanest of the fossil fuels. A lot of things are going to replace it. Technology's doubling every 60 days and halving in price every 60 days. So, as a rule of thumb, right? So this neighborhood is look, this is a lot of people's roofs are original roofs. I'm told that this roof is brand new, but judging by the neighbor, this one looks like a pretty good one. Okay, I get it. It's massive houses. I mean, look at this. Oh, I'm just like covering everything with my finger. And this has to have been built by a builder that builds quite a bit in New Jersey, because I recognize this layout, this floor plan. They got solar. These houses look exactly like Harbor, New Jersey. Okay, all right, we're 1 minute away. We are super early. Okay, so video finds you well. Hope you're having a great day. Some shout outs. Not park in front of the fire hydrant. Okay. So, yeah, any other questions that you have about solar, feel free to write them down. Text them, 917-282-6285. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we got, shout outs to Ronald, Robert, Paul, Daniel, Paul, Joanita. I hope I'm saying your name right. Juanita? Joanita? Linda and Bob, Carolyn, Bill, Claire, Stephen, Julie, I hope it's Stephen, or maybe Stephen, Ray, Antimo, Heidee, Pierre, Rich. Oh, look at this one. Landarondon. Landarondon? Is that Landon? Caitlin and Justin, Alex, Shujun, Robert, Legouaze. I hope I'm saying that right. That's a cool name. You're beginning your name. Deborah, Jesse, Edward, Janet, Zenobia. Love that name too. Virginia, Justin. Questions, comments, concerns, what ifs, why comes. You need a roof, and that was the only reason why you were looking at solar. Then let's go ahead and get that done for you. Zero out-of-pocket costs, unless you want to pay down like that guy I was telling you about. Justin, David, Ann, Edward, Lopez, Oswaldo. I'm reading no, these are first names. George, Sarah, Michael, Paul, third Paul on the list. Simona, Julio, Ryszard, Ken, Frank. Thanks for watching. Feel free to follow us, subscribe to our email list, and it could be anywhere from 6 months. The longest it's been like 3.5 years that I've like checked in on someone and said like, hey, like I guess it wasn't good for you to go solar back 3.5 years ago. Technology's better now. And yep, so what's up to Jocelyn, Fred? So we understand, so feel free to sign up for our email list that will keep you informed on different things about solar. 5/30/21, wow. Or like or subscribe these videos. Northern California, no. February 23rd, 2022. Okay, we don't need to go that far yet. September 15th, stop it already. It's to Caryl and Debby. Ooh. And let's see who else. We did this one, almost done. Ooh, what's this? Okay, here we go. Marsha and Glenn, what's going on? So yeah, prices have gone down, like I said, since we last spoke, and let's see, if it makes sense now. Connie, Rudy, Lenny, Nat, Pam, Ayleen, Brenda, Michael, Steve. What's up to Ben? Ben, what's going on? All right, so with Ben, we were looking at placing a ground-mounted system, and where we were putting it, like way back in a field, it had to be a football field away. It's a swamp, and we're not able to. No matter how deep you drill, it's not gonna stay. So that's not gonna work. Possibly either a carport, or possibly we figure out what roof planes would work well to have either 4 panels. So it looks like a skylight, essentially like a flat screen TV or a black cell phone on the roof. But what area? Super unique. I've never seen a roof like it. So in any event, Lindsay, Marvin, what's going on? All right, awesome. Anything else we can get for anyone here? Yep. Just go ahead and write down questions, comments, concerns about solar, roofing, ground-mounted solar, that they're putting landscaping around it, trees and bushes in front so it doesn't block the sun, and then trees behind it because it's angled, right? So the trees block, and it just surrounds it. We do the fencing too. We have pictures of the fencing in action. It's just the landscaping thing is so cool. And yeah, we could probably how much are these plants at a Home Depot? I mean, maybe you plant them fresh.
Your destination is on the right.
If you need tree removal, we've done quite a bit of that recently. We've even helped the tree removal guys by moving the rocks out of the way so we can get to the tree. Yeah, whatever it takes. We had to hook up a guy's generator. It's not in the solar realm, but if it takes that to go solar, big scenario. I just passed the house, yeah, anything you need, again, you guys text 917-282-6285. If we don't already have your electric bill or a recent electric bill, things may have changed in the last few months, go ahead and send us your electric bill. And then I thought it was 67 minutes, 61, there you go. Okay, and then came out email address leetyler@natecosystem.com, like natural ecosystem, natecosystem.com. Take our short, all right. Hope this video finds you very, very well, and feel free to reach out to us however you reach out to us. We're all over everywhere, so I don't know what social media you're on, but Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, all of them. So feel free to join our Net Eco Solar installation and roofing, and be well. Bye.